Coming up next, something I haven't really talked about before other than little videos here and there, but I'm going to give you my 3 favorite fragrance brands for their atomizers. One of the, little or lesser talked about attributes of perfumery, but to me, extremely important because it can determine a lot about how you use your perfumes. Find out what they are coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, to JoelTheNose. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And today's video is, it's kind of part fun, part top 3 list, but also educational as I try to make all my videos for you guys. This is a video on what are my favorite atomizers, what are my favorite brands, houses, perfume houses, niche perfume houses that have great atomizers. And of course, there's many, but I decided to narrow it down to my favorite 3. And this is, you don't really sometimes think about it, but it is important, that sprayer, that atomizer, because I've got some, brands out there, usually, they're more designer, but there's niche ones too, where I don't necessarily like the sprayer and, that doesn't come out right, or maybe it's, you have to put more or too much and you don't get the right even distribution. When you have a great bottle with a great atomizer and you have that distribution where you can almost, where it's basically an elongated spray rather than just in a quick, to me, that really controls where I can put the fragrance, how much of it I can put on, and just regulate it in a way that maximizes the performance of the perfume that you're spraying on. So these 3 brands, I'll get right into it, do an excellent job of that. And I'll do 3, 2, 1. My 3rd favorite, and this is from the house of Goutal. And I'll show you the bottle here. And of course, I'll give you a demonstration. This happens to be Mandelfleur. I'm sorry, this is one that is one of the harder ones for me to pronounce. Mandragore Pourpre. And beautiful, kind of citrusy, fresh, perfect summertime fragrance. And let me just show you. First of all, I love the bottles. The caps fit on. Look at this. The cap fits on so snugly. You hear that nice click. But look, I'll just show you the spray here. You see that? That is like, wow, what a sprayer. I mean, because then you can just go, basically when I'm spraying it, I can go down my whole arm. And I love that. I love rather than having to go squish, squirt, 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 squirt in all the different spots. Because then sometimes it goes in and it goes too dense in one little area. And so you smell it maybe in one little area, but not the rest of that body part you're trying to spray on. This is, I can literally go around the front of the neck with one spray, around the side or on the back. You can go around the sides, down the arm, wherever you like to do it. This is, Goutal's bottles are unbelievable sprayers and just give me great quality distribution on my skin. Next, I'm going to go with a brand that's one of my all-time favorites and just love their perfumes, but their bottles, not only the design of the bottles, but the actual atomizer is really unbelievable. My number 2 selection is from the house Masque Milano from Italy. And I love this. This is Lucy Ed Ombre. Lesser known, under the radar fragrance by them that just is one of my personal favorites. So let's get right into this. Also, the sprayers, the atomizers on this just allow for quality, perfect, even distribution on your skin. So you don't get this patchy sprays, like patchy little bits and drops and dribs and drabs. This gives you that quality spray. So here we go. Let me just show you again. When I don't have my glasses on, sometimes it's hard to see everything perfectly. Okay, here we go. Oh, that last one I forgot. I don't want to waste all my fragrance, but I do want to demonstrate so you guys can see there. Just perfect. Comes out in a perfect little poof, gives you that even distribution, and just right now I'm loving this because of course I'm spraying everything here and it's just now all kind of mixing around my body. So that's it, Masque Milano, my number 2 favorite atomizer sprayer bottle for the perfume. It's probably one of the reasons why I like these perfume houses so much, because I get such great performance because of how well the perfume comes out of the bottles. And that leads me to my number 1 choice, and that would be Fragrance du Bois. You know what's interesting? These 3 all have in common. They have great quality bottles. I didn't even show you, of course, you know, hold it up super close, but Masque Milano's bottles are really pieces of art. Just, you know, and one of the things what I like, by the way, what they do is they put the name of the, I don't know if you can see there. Actually, let me take that top off. They actually put the name of the fragrance and the perfumer. They really highlight. In this case, it's Maio Fusini. And of course, they have the name here. So you got the name, you've got the perfumer. They really highlight the perfumer. And we're probably one of the first fragrance houses to really step that up. And as you know now, perfumers who used to be kind of like in the background, almost like nobody knew who they were, perfumers are now kind of like the rock stars of perfumery. It's become, you know, now they're at the forefront. It's very, very interesting, and I think long overdue, and part of that's because of brands like Masque Milano. Fragrance du Bois. So there you go. Let's get right into my number 1 choice. You know, the bottles are legendary, their performance, the boxes they come in, everything here is luxury, top notch, you know, just pure luxury. This, you know, house epitomizes niche perfumery, and I think everything that niche perfumery represents. But this video is about the sprayers, so let's get right into this. So as you can see, by the way, all these sprays on all 3 that I'm doing are just 1 press. So you have that, again, long distribution there. It's not the quick poof. And sometimes the quick poofs are fine if they give enough of that poof spray. This, what I like about all 3 of these, they give the long spray, but also the poof, as I'm using such highly scientific technical terms here that I'm using for my videos. But just, again, gives you that wonderful distribution. You can go right down your arm. You can go right around the entirety of the front of the neck, the back of the neck, the side of the neck. So you're not getting, again, you know, when you have those just like little squirts or those like concentrated squirts, you know, you get a spot here and maybe you get a spot here, and it's just doesn't give you that great sillage. It doesn't give you that perfume helmet that I like so much, that envelops you, especially for the first few hours as you're walking or sitting and you can smell it. And by the way, these are designed this way. It's not just designed. They do this because they are purposely trying to have that perfume distributed in a certain way based on the concentration of the perfume, based on the notes and how they want them to be unfolded and how they want the dry down to work. So when you get a really good bottle and sprayer, it just really magnifies the impact of the fragrance and what they were trying to do for you as the user, the end user. So that's it. 3 of my favorites. There's many others. I could go on about a lot of houses, but I want to hear from you guys. What are some of your favorite fragrance houses when it comes to the atomizer and the sprayers? Underlooked, under talked about, but extremely important part of the business. I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you guys for watching as always. Peace, love, and perfume.